Start? Okay, alright. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the back row, where we delve into the intriguing conversations that take place in the back of the classroom.
Good job. That's
That
the
was
way.
perfect.
That
There
was
we go.
great.
Oh shit, I carried that.
You're the new host now. All right.
Nah.
Yeah. So this is the start of episode 3. 3 episodes in already.
3 episodes.
That's the 4. 3.
3. That's right. Yeah.
How was your holidays been going so far?
So far, so good. You know, I've been getting out. Yeah, actually, you're not wrong. Like, you told me I'd look a little sunburned. I feel it now. I'm starting to feel like, and whenever I put shirts on, like after the shower, it's so sensitive up the top here. Like,
Yeah?
really,
Oh, you
like,
get
it's always like on the neck, you know. But
You're going to the beach a lot, have you?
yeah, just remember, like, up north, and some of the waves are like, sometimes they get massive and they just toss you around and that.
Oh,
it's like,
mate.
oh shit. And
I
like,
remember
you know,
one time, it was Australia Day last year.
Yeah.
They were like, you know how they measure the waves of the thing, like different measurements, even though it's like 4 foot, it's actually like bigger than 4
it's
foot.
bigger than foot. Yeah, I think I know
One
what you mean.
day was ridiculous. On the Australia Day,
Yeah.
I literally almost died like 100 times. I think it was like, I was almost like a 6-8 foot. It was massive.
Oh my god! See,
Yeah.
that scares me because
Yeah.
I didn't grow
I
up around
was
the beach.
scared.
Like
I was scared.
I could because I can't swim half as good as you boys can. You know.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the beach. I went to the beach after the exams.
Yeah.
We drove up to
nice,
Bondi.
man. Yeah,
And then we went for a nice swim. The waves were pretty shit, but it was a good time.
No, I like Bondi. Everyone shits all over Bondi. Like,
It's alright.
like, you know, give it a chance, man. Like
It was a tourist that
Oh, here we go.
he was, I think he was vaping in the water.
In the water.
Whatever.
That's
and then he
fucking-
he dropped it. And
Oh,
it dropped in the sand, and the waves come in.
Yeah.
So it sinked underneath the sand.
Yeah.
And then Ethan goes,
you
"Oh,
couldn't
what
find-
happened, mate?" And he goes, he said something like, "What happened, mate? Chip on the barbie." Some Indian just speaking Australian, mocking him.
Yeah. Like, what the
Oh.
fuck? Yeah. In the water, he's vaping.
Yeah.
That's a new level, man.
That's where it comes to
That's
now. That's what people do.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. And I thought like drinking on buses was bad, but vaping in the ocean. Oh, he's gonna get me. Shit.
There's a mozzie on
The
the
edge. I think I felt something on
now.
my neck as well. Oh, that's okay. That's alright. Don't worry. Oh, but yeah, no. I don't have too many topics for this one, but I was thinking on the bus. What was I thinking about like, you know, I put the music in.
Yeah.
And there's like so many songs on like old playlists that you make that are just bangers.
Turn you.
Is it? Oh no. He's gonna get me. That's okay.
Hang on.
Son of a bitch.
Where'd it go?
Nah, I think, yeah. I think
Oh,
I actually got it. Did I get it? I got. Oh, no, he still didn't die. Fuck, man.
Just caught the mozzie.
Had
Anyone
the little-
listening?
Dang.
Wow.
Couldn't
Alright.
get him.
So
Anyway.
music. Listening
That's
to
right. And
bangers.
just, yeah, and there's so many that you just forget it. And like you listen to music, like this is my favorite song. You'll never forget it. But then I look through it. It's like, oh my god, like how do I stop listening to
I
it?
made a playlist the other day.
like, yeah.
Best songs ever of
Just
my.
all bangers.
Yeah, just all
I
bangers.
gotta do that. I gotta like filter.
Yeah.
I've got like 5 or 6 playlists. I've gotta just condense it.
Yeah, I did
keep it neat.
made one of those ones. I've got like 4 playlists now. I used to have only one, but
Oh shit.
I haven't been listening to much music. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts actually.
No.
Because I've
there
been
you go. Yeah.
constantly editing because I've been making a series on my YouTube.
Yeah.
And I've just been editing and playing the game. And I've just like when I'm recording, I don't actually speak because I do the speaking after. So I'm just listening to podcasts. And you know how you've been talking about Joey Diaz? I finally gave him a listen.
Oh my god, you gave it a listen?
Yeah, but only
He's-
Joe Rogan.
Only Joe, yeah.
Joe
No,
Rogan
I mean,
and Joey Diaz. He's got like 100 episodes together, but they are.
He's
Like,
a funny dude.
He's
you know,
funny, but he
done a
also
lot
got some really good stories, like serious stories as well.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
deep. He gets deep.
He gets
man.
deep.
Like, you know, it's
He's
not only the drugs and all that and the sex. It's deep.
Yeah,
man.
he's
It's deep.
deep. He's
You
funny.
know, but oh my, yeah, and I love listening to like how he robbed people. That was hilarious. Like he went
Yeah,
into
he's a funny
he
man.
went in like a did you hear that story? He ran into the bank. Or no, some financial advisor he was looking for or something, and you know he goes in the office and he's got a safe and it's wide open with money. So he says, "Fuck this! I'm gonna take all the money," and he runs out. And the guy meets him. He stuffs it under his jacket, and the jacket's all uneven because he put cash here and the coins.
Just an uneven
So
jacket. Yeah.
So he's running and it's like falling out and shit. And he goes, "Oh, aren't you like my 9:30 or 9 o'clock?" He goes, no, I'm looking for my friend here. Sorry. And he grabs his girlfriend and runs out. It's like, oh, it's just the way he describes it. I can't, like,
Yeah.
I can't.
He doesn't look like he doesn't look like a person that speaks like that. He speaks
No.
like someone that's like
No, like he,
a fit person, and he's just some fat Cuban American bloke. Yeah, he's
man.
a funny bloke.
Oh, nah, yeah, I always got to leave those fellas a listen, man, because it's just, it's funny. See, from wherever he's from, the Bronx, or whatever, New York,
Yeah.
or New Jersey, or
Coffee.
something. Yeah, coffee, motherfucker. Oh yeah,
Yeah, nah. He's he's funny. I've been listening to a lot more Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I really like. I used to only pick a few people. Like I don't listen to like David Goggins, Chris Williamson, Jordan Peterson, and then maybe like Graham Hancock, that ancient Don,
Yep,
and the rest of them. I just say all the names and I'm like, like. But when you listen to it, it's just a podcast. Yeah.
No, that's it, man. Like Joe
There's
Rogan,
a lot
he's
of podcasts.
good.
He's got 3,000 episodes. Joe
Oh
Rogan.
my god, he does, doesn't he?
Since 2009, he's first one.
And that's what I mean. He was, I don't know if I should say this on the podcast, but he was, he was sponsored by Fleshlight.
You told me about
In
that.
the first, I
Who's
did.
this, Joey or
Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan.
Oh,
His
really?
show. Because remember the
I thought
first
Joey
5
Diaz was-
episodes, he had Joey Diaz on. And Joey Diaz would plug it, he goes, welcome, and thanks to Fleshlight and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I'm listening to this walking the dog. I'm like, what? I'm giggling and shit. Yeah.
If any of you don't know what that is,
What am I listening
don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, that's oh
That's
god,
another
that's
conversation.
that's a yucky one. But
Yeah.
what am I listening to? It's some random shit. But no, he's good. I enjoy it. I'll
Fucking.
get him.
I got him.
Oh fucking look
I
at that!
got him.
Lightning speeds. Bang! Look at that.
Fuck it off.
Oh
She
shit!
caught the mosquito. Anyone listening?
Perfect. There we go. That problem's done.
So,
Yeah.
I've got one topic.
Let's do it.
We've got a segment, but I've got one topic that we
Oh,
can
that's right.
talk
Yep.
about.
Yep.
Let me just pull up the iPad.
Get on it. That's
We've got top 3 dream places you'd like to go.
Oh, like on a holiday or
Holiday, vacation, living, any place you want to go.
That's
Top
actually
3.
a really good question because there's so many. Like I'd say, I don't want to include it on the list, but I'll say where we are right now. I'd say definitely. I gotta get. Yeah, I gotta.
Where
take
we
my-
are right now, or like someone
Right
else in
now-
the city?
I mean, not like eastern suburbs, like this sort of. I don't know what you'd call it, like this sort of, area of coastline
Yeah.
or whatever.
So that's like your dream.
Yeah, that like
Sit
where I want to
down.
live. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think this place is good. It's really wealthy, but I think it keeps you modest.
Yeah.
And it's not too crazy.
It's where you
I think-
hang around and where you
Yeah. It's
locate.
Yeah.
Like you've got the rich mum
Yeah,
that talk about the poor
that's
mums.
It, that's it.
You got
that's
that.
it.
You got that
Yeah.
stereotype. You got
Yeah.
all these. Yeah, but when you stay in the right areas, talk to the right people, it's a good place.
It's a good place, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it. Because like my sister was talking to her mates, and like her mates out west, from out west. She was
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to them again, and they were like, "Oh, you live in the eastern suburbs now." So you go, "Oh, you must be really rich and all that." And it just shows how it's already got that reputation. So to be here, and I'm not wealthy. Like my family isn't really that wealthy. So to just be here, it's like I'm so grateful. It's like wow. you
Yeah.
know.
Because even it's like even the houses, there's some houses that aren't that don't look rich, but because of the location, they're so
Yeah,
much
like
money.
Millions.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, that's not
It's
like you put that out west, that's like a quarter of the price.
Yeah.
Oh
It's-
my god.
It's crazy. The location is everything in suburbs. Yeah.
But in terms of that list, where I'd like to go,
Top 3.
top 3, a lot of it's overseas, to be honest.
I mean,
That's the funny
yeah.
thing. I mean, yeah. No, that's it. I
Would be the
always,
case.
I always like look overseas, and I'd say number 1 would be Tuscany in Italy, and it's like
What's
farmland. It's like
Oh, okay.
it's like vineyards, that kind of thing. I always like that idea of like
Was it like
you
a?
know,
Is it like an old kind of town?
sort of. I guess there's a few.
countryside type thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a few like that. It's nice, but it's also got a bit of towns, hustle and bustle. I really like the mountains. I like the sunsets and mountains, beautiful. You know what I mean? I know a lot of my mates always said, "No, you got to get houses on lakes and all that," because that's what it was out west. So just
Yeah.
have these, Georges River, all that. He goes, "Yeah, I want a house on the lake and all that." It's like, nah, I never got that. I always enjoyed going to Hunter Valley and out in farms.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, Tuscany always had that kind of vibe for me. Oh man, there's too many. I always enjoyed what's that place? It's I think it's in Europe. It might be like Northern Europe or something.
Northern.
I actually can't remember the place.
Scandinavia.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
kind of place?
somewhere up there. But it wasn't like in the snow. It was. I'm upset about that one. I can't remember that. Shit. Anyway, I know the other one was somewhere in South America, Chile. Had
Yeah?
a nice few yeah, Argentina. You know, they have their, problems in terms of crime and all
Yeah,
that, the drugs
that's what I
and all
was
that,
gonna say.
cartels. But,
They would be
no,
nice places
you know,
though, I
I,
think.
I always enjoyed those kind of places. I'd say the number one, Australia. I love Australia.
Yeah.
I'd say, but yeah.
Because it's away from everything, it's calm, it's...
What do you call it? Island. What are they teaching you geography in like year three?
The largest island?
Nah, it's.
It is though.
Oh, is it?
It's the largest island in the world, yeah. It's
I didn't
classed
know
as an
that.
island.
It is island continent. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Because they say Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. So I was like, what? Huh? It's like island continent. What the hell? So it was like, that's when I realized we were actually really big. Like, we're as big as Pluto.
Yeah, I know. I think we're bigger
I
than
think
Pluto.
we might have been. Probably
Yeah.
are, man. Isn't that shrinking or something?
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait,
I think it
what's
is. Or
the-
something with Pluto.
Isn't Australia... How big's the moon?
I don't know. It's not as big as Pluto. It's like it might
Really?
be, actually.
Oh, so it's like Australia's bigger than...
I think Australia's bigger than the moon. It has to be bigger than the moon.
Is it? I don't know
Man,
shit
that's
about
actually, I'm
science.
curious. Oh man,
I don't know any sciences.
Oh man, yeah, I don't even know.
I think I've seen somewhere. It's either Pluto or Moon
Pluto, yeah.
that it's bigger. That Australia's bigger.
It's probably bigger than both, to be honest.
Yeah, it probably.
We are actually pretty large. It's not like the center of us. It's not
Yeah.
like America.
Yeah, I didn't realise. I never really knew how big Australia was. Is when I went to soccer last
Yeah.
Sunday. I went up north, and it was near. Oh, where was it?
North. Like how far north? Like Mona Vale?
More than
Narrabeen?
Manly.
Okay.
Further
That's,
than Manly.
okay. So that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
It was like 20 minutes past Manly. How far's Manly from here?
Man, it's not that. It's far, but it's not like that far.
It was a 46-minute drive.
Okay.
Right.
46
minute drive north.
That's probably like DY maybe. Maybe.
Yeah,
Mona Vale.
I don't know my Australia,
I
but
don't know,
yeah.
I just know those.
And
north.
we're going up there, and I'm like, oh my god, we gotta go past one of the fucking M5.
Oh, yeah,
One of
yeah.
the big
Yeah,
roads,
big road,
and then
yeah.
you get up there, and then you look at it on a map, and you zoom out, and you zoom out, and you zoom out, and you zoom out. I thought I was near Queens, like it keeps
Yeah,
going,
it just
and there's
it's
so much
huge.
space between like Queensland and New South Wales. That's
Ain't it
nothing in
crazy?
there.
Like there's nothing there.
Yeah,
It's just roads.
It's just Sydney, and then it goes to Gold Coast.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
no-
It
there's
is.
only
It's
little
not too
tiny
major.
towns.
Like, yeah, like
During.
Manly. I mean, you got a. I suppose you got a couple. Newcastle.
Yeah.
Manly. You have. I can't remember of the Sussex Inlet. I can't. You know what that is? I can't
Sussex
remember if
Inlet.
that's south or north. I can't. Sussex. Yeah, it's got a lot of nice places to camp or like glamping.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that? Like It's like camping without the tents and shit. Like
What's it called?
Glamping. Glamping. Literally, like GLAM.
So what do you do
I don't know.
without the tents?
You're not shitting in holes. Put it that way. Like like you got toilets.
Oh, so it's just like a-
it's like a getaway. It's like
It's like a caravan park type.
pretty much.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Glam.
That's better than camping. It's glamping.
It's
What the
glam.
fuck? Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
glamping's fun. Glamping's fun.
So you've got the Italian place.
I got that place in Northern Europe. I mean, I can't remember the name. Yeah, I like to do Tuscany. Can't remember. It might
Italy.
even be like in the Netherlands or something, like Holland, or
Yeah. So
and
what's the second one? The North Europe.
Yeah, like, that's North, right? Holland, Netherlands. Yeah, it's up above Germany.
Sure.
All of that.
I'm not.
I think it is.
Because I know every single flag in the world. I can literally. You know that, don't you?
don't.
I can name 197 flags out of 197 flags.
I have to test you somehow. That's incredible.
I actually can.
197.
But I don't know where the
Brother,
shit anything is on the map. I really do.
Okay,
I really do.
but you can't. Oh, okay.
I don't know anything on the map, but I
don't
really know
know.
every
I
single
can't
flag.
do either. Like, man, 197.
I know 197 flags out of 197.
Yeah, you'd be
you
like
set
a
up flag
beast then.
test, and the most you can do is 197.
Yeah.
I don't think there's what's that? There's no Greenland. There's a few countries that aren't on there.
What?
Greenland isn't on it. I know
Greenland?
Greenland's flag though. There's no Greenland, but the 197
197.
that you can do. I know every single one.
That's crazy. That's fucking great. You'd be a beast on Kahoot. Like,
I would.
Oh my God.
But I always ask from the teacher, do flags. I win every single time.
Yes.
But they never do flags. They do fucking rugby.
And like rugby and sports and shit. It's like, that's
Yeah.
hard, yeah. Nah, man. Oh, but yeah, no, those are my 3 places. I can't remember the third place. What was it? Yeah, South America. Around that, you know, and I always tell people, and they look at me like I'm some idiot, but like it's a nice place, you know.
Yeah.
South, man, it's got a
There's,
nice.
there's
nice
definitely
things,
nice
but
places that you need to go to, but there's a lot of
problems.
drugs and crime and that
Yeah.
jazz.
The Colombian minerals, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so
that's it.
mine would be
Yeah.
my top 3. Not in order. I'd go
Okay.
London, England.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
This isn't to live. This is
This is just go and like,
yeah, because I am going actually to London. I'll tell you.
Are
that.
you?
I'm going to
Oh,
play
shit.
soccer, football.
Oh, you did say congrats. That's what I remember. You told me
Yeah.
something about that.
Going in November. My passport
Yeah.
just came today actually.
Did it?
Yep.
Fucking.
So I'm going there in November.
Yeah.
Gonna film a lot of videos. Anyone watching?
Matty Hunt plug.
Matty
yeah,
Hunt plug.
That's it.
Yes, but I've always wanted to go there since I was supported Arsenal,
Wow.
and it's finally actually going.
That's
But the thing is,
brilliant,
we're not actually going to London. We're going to Manchester, and we're going to London for like 2 days.
Oh.
So I'm really a bit disappointed. I want to probably experience it a little bit more in 2 days. But we are going to an Arsenal game, which is my dream.
Wow.
So finally got that done.
Brilliant, man.
But
Good on
that's
you.
it. And
Yeah.
then with number 2, I'd go Norway, like Norway / Scandinavia /
okay.
Iceland.
Like Nordic countries. I think they call them. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Scandinavia?
I think it is.
Yeah, it's
like Vikings and shit, like in the boats. Like,
No, like Iceland and Norway and
Yeah.
Iceland and
yeah,
yeah,
like
they're-
Finland
yeah.
and Denmark.
Have you seen
yeah.
the Iceland hot lake, steamed lake?
I've heard.
Yeah,
of
how
those.
mad's
I only see the ones, but it's like in the cartoons,
And it's like
they got the
11
monkeys sitting in it. Remember, like the like the white fur monkeys, and they're chilling in there, and they're like little. You
Because
know.
I saw ages ago, I saw a YouTube video. It was like this YouTuber stayed there, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and it was still like bright outside.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
the
this
sun
giant.
doesn't
It was like a
rise up.
giant cool mountain, and it was like a steamed lake. It was incredible.
How hot do those get? Because I always they look so nice, like but it's like
Would they be hot?
it's like surrounding it is snow. So how could that be hot?
I don't know how it's hot.
How the
Some
hell is that?
stupid
Is that
science.
volcanic or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must
no,
be.
that's right. Yeah,
Has to be.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Surely.
Yeah. Norway. I've just seen so many like photos and shit of like the mountains and the landscape.
Pretty women
That
as
was-
well. Yeah, apparently. Like really, like Nordic women are very pretty.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And Iceland. I've never seen snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I do want to see a bit of snow.
Wow. I've only seen it, felt it, or like at maybe 6 or 7. I went down the toboggan with my dad. And
Oh, you went to the snow in somewhere.
Yeah, like Perisher or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the goggles flew off, and the snow hit me in the eyes with all that shit. I was like, oh, you know. And you go down fast. I'm like, oh shit, like you know. And I go down, and I fell off. Like I rolled off, and yeah, my eyes were just watering. They were red. The fucking snow kept hitting me. I was like, oh. I didn't like that actually, but I saw the people doing snowboarding. I was like, oh, that looks cool.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it. I'd fall off for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got
Yeah.
Iceland, / Scandinavia, / Norway, / everything. Got England, and then I've got New York City.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The apartment sort of thing.
Apartment, the city life. I've heard a lot of stuff about actually the downside, like amount of the obviously how much buildings and technology and
just the
electricity
modern
and how
things.
it's so bad for the air and like staying. Apparently, I heard staying there for maybe a couple years can decrease your life by like 10 years.
That's fucking crazy. I never heard it. Is it really that bad?
Apparently, yeah.
Wow, man. See that's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't like.
But I still want to go like to the, imagine like just like Elf, like the snow, snow in New York City. That'd be mad.
I was just, whenever somebody references that, I just remember the part where that little raccoon like jumps in his face and just mauls him. You remember that? He's like, "Hey, little fella!" And he goes in for a
I
hug.
think I remember Hey Little Fella.
Remember.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good movie. Yeah.
I haven't watched that in ages. I'll watch that.
Man, that's it. It's a good Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like New York City / snow, that'd be mad.
Nah,
And like the city life and just yeah. I told you I follow that YouTuber. Yeah.
At the gym, yeah. Wait, what? I think you saw at the gym the
No. Yeah,
the podcaster.
I know, but we're not talking about that.
Oh shit!
We're talking about New York City.
Oh right. Wait. Hang on. You've lost me. Oh, okay. A podcaster, YouTuber in New York City.
No, not a podcaster.
Okay,
just
okay.
I was talking about the
Just
YouTuber that just lives.
YouTube,
He does like day in the life and just lives in fucking New York
Okay.
City and he walks around and he just vlogs it
So
and
you
shit.
just look at how it is for him.
How that life would be. Yeah.
Oh shit! No, because I've seen like videos of people like the real estate agents. And it was like the smallest apartment in New York City, smallest.
Oh, I've seen it.
And it was like one room.
Oh yeah, and they got the bunk bed and they got the desk underneath it, and they got
like a toilet.
toilet
like,
in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's like
Everything's
what?
in the same room. Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
crazy.
God, that's right. I couldn't imagine that. Like, I mean, you suppose you could last, but it's like, man, there's like not even a window or something. It's like shit.
And I think it'd be like 2K as well.
Oh
2K
my, yeah, it'd be like 2K.
2K a month. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
housing is a lot there.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them do like the roommates and they go together in like a big group because they can afford it.
Oh, like
Bit
a
more.
fraternity kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or just like.
Sure.
That's
I
one
love
thing
that
I never
means.
understood was fraternity. I always grew up with fraternity, like the movies, like Bad Neighbors, and that. I always used to think that was fraternities, just doing crazy shit, going to parties. You know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Who was Zac Efron and how do I forget his name? Pineapple Express, not Franco, the other.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I actually like I know him, like, and I guarantee, like, if you see him, you know him 100%.
Okay.
I can't fucking. That's. I can't remember it. I can't remember anything today. But yeah, and they were just doing this crazy shit. Like I remember. Like, haven't you seen the movie?
What's the movie
Throws the
called?
trash can. Bad Neighbors. Throws the trash can. Hits the cop
I don't
car
think
and
I've
shit.
seen it.
It's like, oh my
I don't watch
God.
many movies to be honest.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I just don't know about them. Like my mum and my dad go, oh yeah, come watch a movie. I'm like,
It's more of an
Netflix
effort.
is
Like
so
I just had
big
that the
now.
other night. Last night I wanted to be watching a movie. It's like, I don't want to watch another movie. It's like I watched one with them.
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like TV shows are better because you get more engaged
I
in it,
think
in the
at the-
characters.
at the
But
moment,
also, does
yeah.
that happen with you? Do you ever watch a TV show, but you get so engaged in it and you like binge it almost, and then when it ends, like you feel like withdrawal. You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
yes.
That feeling of like you don't know what to do for like the next 2 days
It's like, yeah.
because every single day has just been binging it.
Oh man, because that's the thing. I only binge watch when I'll eat something. So if I'm like cooking something,
Oh, okay.
I won't watch it till I sit down. I'll eat and watch
Yeah.
it. You know, that's like my thing. I don't typically just watch things. Like I mean, like there's some bangers like movies. Like if I was just to sit down and just watch something, just as an activity in its own, it's probably movies.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, because when I watched like, I remember there's a few TV shows like it was like Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's a funny one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I think I've watched the whole thing like 3 times, 5
What?
times,
Wow.
something like that.
Isn't it like 11 seasons?
9, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then like
okay.
after I finished it, because I've been binging it for 4 days straight, and I haven't done anything else except
Yeah,
watch it.
Just watch it. Yeah.
You don't know what to do for the next 2 days, then you're just sad, and then you watch all like the skits and the videos on them, and it's just like,
Oh, that's
especially
right,
that
yeah.
Wednesday. You remember? Did you watch Wednesday
Wednesday.
with Jenna Ortega in it? Don't tell me you didn't watch my Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday.
I'm not too
the Addams
sure.
Family.
Yeah, I know the Addams Family. I don't know
Did
what
you
Wednesday
You didn't
is.
watch the TV show Wednesday on Netflix?
Hang on, is that with the Gothic girl?
Yeah.
Dancing with the Umbrella, like
Yeah.
Addams Family? I think that's it.
Did
You
watch
said
the-
Addams
Did
Family.
you watch the
that
TV
looked
show?
like-
It's literally called Wednesday.
I think
It's like the
I
biggest
think it-
Netflix film of all
What,
time.
it was on Netflix. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I think I know what you
Oh,
mean.
okay.
I think my sister.
Yeah, because
did.
I watched.
All my family.
I can't believe you haven't watched that.
Is
Yeah,
it good?
It's good,
Oh shit.
and she's hot.
Okay.
Jenna Ortega. You know Jenna Ortega, right? You know Jenna
I
Ortega.
think I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about. I think I know who you're talking
Oh,
about. Is she where? Is she attractive? I mean, I never. Sure.
Is she attractive? Do not come at me like that. All right. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
and then I
no.
watched that for like 7 episodes, and I
Yeah.
didn't do anything for like the next week. I was just
Oh,
because I just
yeah.
binged it. It was like hour episodes, so it was just like, oh my god, I don't know what to do
Man,
now.
I think I know what you're talking about now,
Mm.
fully now. Like Wednesday, yeah. I remember there's a
It-
massive fuss about it.
Yeah,
And the actor, yeah, something
Yeah.
about it being like really pretty and
yeah,
yeah, that's right. I remember that now. That sounds
Yeah.
like the Addams Family. I was like, that's right, like shit.
yeah,
But I wasn't confident, like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
yeah. No, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Wow,
And then I
okay.
just next week, I was just all I got was like Wednesday TikToks on my bloody
Oh,
TikToks.
because
and then-
that's like the
Yeah.
trend.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just kept watching it, and I was like, oh my god, when's this gonna stop? And then you get out of this rut of just
Just scrolling.
sadness
Yeah.
of just scrolling and
Oh,
stuff. And then I
that's
got
the
on,
thing,
got
yeah.
out of it, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like that happened with that. Happened with
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Wow.
Money Heist. Did you watch that?
I think I know that one.
With the masks. Spanish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. How old is that film? Because I still remember. I think it was Zach.
TV show.
He
How
kept
old
telling
is
me.
it?
He goes, "Yeah, you got to watch it." This must have been years
Good.
ago. He goes, "Yeah, it's really good." He goes, "It's in Spanish." I remember something
In
about.
Spanish, but you put the English.
You put the
what's it
put
called?
the translation.
The
Oh,
dubs over it.
I think it dubs over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
subtitles like the actual.
Yeah, dubs. Yeah.
What?
That was like 4 seasons, hour episodes. I
Wow.
didn't do anything
That-
for the next week after that.
That's fucking
And then
crazy.
Lupin. Do you know Lupin?
Lupin.
The French.
Lupin.
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a
know.
French
No.
like burglar, and that's a mad movie. You gotta watch that
Really?
one. That's a good one.
Shit, Lupin, I
Yeah,
don't
there's
know.
probably a couple more, but like
Yeah.
that feeling of like
You
emptiness,
just-
sadness.
Like,
when
what am
you
I gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
what show to watch now?
What do
It's
I
like,
do now?
fucking-
And then you try to find things similar to it, and you can't do anything about it. Like you can't find anything similar. It's annoying.
Yeah, hey, like yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I do feel lost. Like once I finish like a good movie, like I just sat down. I watched Well, actually, no. I was watching Rush Hour 1. You know Rush Hour?
I think I haven't watched it
like
right
Chris
now.
Tucker and Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious. So funny. It's like, oh man, I was watching like first one, and I was like, well, I must have been eating like a sandwich or something. I was just giggling. I was like, oh my god, I was sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
And I started the second one tonight. I was like, these movies are bangers. There's just some that just never, you could just watch, not forever, but just rather like you know, you watch it, you wait half a year or more, and you watch it again. And it's like, it's the same thing. It's same like with those TV shows, like The Office,
Yeah.
the American version, and I guess the UK version, like the original. I could watch the whole thing in like you said, like a month or two.
Yeah.
And the next...
Month or two? Nah, mate. I watch it every day, all day.
Wow.
Wait till I wake up, till I go to sleep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Where does your fucking time go?
Mate, this is like holidays. Like this is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, no, it's
chillaxing.
nah, fuck
Nah, but
once
that's
a
fair
day,
enough.
mate.
That's
Like
like
all day.
all day.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh man, yeah, no,
But the thing is, if you do it like that,
yeah,
if you space it out one episode a day,
Yeah.
then you don't get that build. You don't build that emotional connection with them as
That's
much as you
true.
do when you just constantly watching it all day. So
You
when you're
just
watching it all day,
instantly hooked.
you feel like you're in the show,
wow.
and you build that connection with the characters. And when they go, you don't know what to do.
Yeah, hey.
That's how it
That's
works.
true.
That's what they aim to do. They aim to
Just
build
hook
that
you in.
emotional connection with the characters.
That's fucking crazy.
Mm.
Oh my god, that's actually I never thought of it like that. So it's
Yeah.
better to space it, because then again, it lasts longer.
It'd be better to space it.
It's better to space it, surely. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just with those shows. I could wait like a year, watch them all again.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect. You know, like Seinfeld. You know Seinfeld.
I've heard of it.
No way.
I don't think I watched it. I'm sorry.
Oh man, it's oh man, like Kramer, Jerry, George, Elaine, the full characters. I'm trying to think. There's so many ways you could reference it, but I'm trying to think of like a popular one. It's like, you know, he's a stand-up comedian. Jerry Seinfeld's got the curly hair. You know him. 100%.
I know.
100%.
know
You
it.
will know him. You will
Alright,
know him.
alright.
But yeah, no, it's the same thing with that. I could wait a whole year, you know, watch it for like, again, like a month, 2 or 3 months. It's a long show,
Mm.
you know, and wait a year, watch it all again. It's perfect.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I never saw it. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's my dad's gene. He always forgets movies and shows.
So
And he
does
goes,
my
he's
dad.
blessed, you know, he was watching
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything, and like, yeah, I was like, wow, okay, you know, but.
The thing is, my dad, he will remember a movie,
Yeah.
but he falls asleep in every single movie. Every single movie we watch, he falls asleep in
That's
like
it.
4 seconds.
That's
So he doesn't watch any movies. He's never watched a full movie.
That's it.
Never watched a full
Oh
movie.
my god, what? He just
Nah,
falls asleep.
He just falls asleep every single time. Is it the joke?
Oh man, my only experience with that is my dad falls asleep and my mum just keeps watching.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know?
happens. And then
And if
mum
it's a
watches 4 more
series,
episodes of the TV show, and my dad doesn't know where to catch
He
up.
doesn't catch up.
And he doesn't know what he's doing.
He's like, oh shit, who's this? What's happening here? It's like, what the fuck?
And then your mum gets annoyed and like, what the fuck? We just watched that.
Exactly like that,
Yeah,
but
that's
he
funny.
couldn't hear his story on
Oh,
the left. It's like, what can you do? Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man. No. TV shows are a blessing. I think if you do space them out more,
Yeah.
they're a lot better for you. Like you just, I don't know, it just lasts. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But yeah. No, I mean, I recently I've been getting into horror a lot more.
Yeah?
As
I want to try and watch
yeah.
a few more of those.
It's good. It's fun. Like it's especially like if it's
the way you
I always
think of it.
enjoy. Yeah. Like
If you watch it at night time and you're by yourself and you think of it as like, oh my god, it's just scary.
Yeah.
But then if you're with your mates and it's maybe not quite night time
But it's like
and you think of it as a laugh, then it wouldn't be such horror.
Yeah, but when you lock yourself in your room and you
Yeah.
turn the lights off, ooh,
And then you go to
that's
sleep and
fucking
you think,
scary. As
yeah.
shit, you know?
Especially when I watch like horror, like YouTube videos, like haunted houses and all
Oh
that.
yeah,
stupid
people
shit.
break in.
And then I
yeah,
climb
yeah.
up my bunk bed. I'm like, oh, someone's gonna take my leg.
Someone's touching- oh,
Someone's gonna snatch my leg.
Oh man. Oh,
So I just go. I
like-
go, fuck you. Fuck you. I got ya. Yeah.
and you
It's
can't
funny.
sleep. Oh.
And what about when you turn the lights off and then you run in your room?
Oh yeah, and you get like to beat to try as if you're gonna beat like oh, yeah.
Gonna run.
Because I remember there used to be the light switch. I used to have when I lived in Milpera, the hallway used to be, it was a long hallway, and I'd watch a movie and it was scary or just stayed with me, bugged me.
Even if it's not
You know,
scary, you still run.
You
when
still run like
even-
because
yeah.
you don't like the dark. So you switch it off. I look back and I run, and it's scary because I remember like now a few nights. Sometimes I'll look back quickly, like before I go. I'll look back just in case anything was there. So I had a fireplace. So if it was winter, sometimes the ambers would still be. You know what I mean?
Sparking.
And look like two red eyes looking at me. I'd be like,
Oh,
oh shit! And I used to run up on the bunk. I used to do. Oh man, I could have done 1,000 burpees back then. I used to leap like the fear, the nervousness.
Yeah.
Just boom. I used to like fuck the ladder. I just grabbed and just yank use my arms for them because I'm only small. So power to weight,
wow.
whatever you call it. But I used to try and stalk them and catch them out, but it only I'd piss my
Amber,
pants.
yeah.
Fucking fireplace, man.
I remember one time it was funny. It was a full night time
Yeah.
in my house. I was in my room and I go get a drink, and it's the walk. You know my room to my kitchen.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably 3 meter walk,
Easy.
6
It's
meter walk.
Not even, yeah.
And then I go
Yeah.
and then it's full pitch black. I want to turn the light on in the kitchen, and then
Oh.
what I do is I don't know why I do it. I walk out and I just go, and then I'm in the lounge room and I'm like this. And I keep walking
That's it.
and I'm like this, and I go, oh, my dad's just sleeping in the lounge, and he's just looking at me like, what the fuck are you? Why are you fucking finger at me? I'm like, oh shit! Oh, it's just.
What?
It was just, I was like that.
So you're flipping your dad off as
Flipping
well?
my dad off while I'm walking to the kitchen.
Oh
didn't
yeah.
realise.
That's
was
fucking
funny.
hilarious. Oh my god.
Didn't realise he was just flipping my dad off. He's sleeping in the lounge. Why the fuck is he sleeping in the lounge? Oh.
So what the fuck? What are you flipping me off for? It's like, oh shit. Yeah. Fucking ghost movies, man. One that I watched recently, within this year, maybe early this year, half a year ago, maybe. It's The Conjuring. I remember when that came out. I still remember. I was in primary school, and the first one I can't remember when it was, but I remember thinking, oh,
Is Conjuring
that's
that little doll?
it's part of the same universe. Annabelle.
Yeah,
I just watched
right.
that one. Yeah, and they're all in the same universe and same demonic and shit. I was like, oh my god. I used to think that's I'd never watch that. Never. I couldn't touch it. But as you grow older,
Yeah.
it's like, oh shit. It's bad, but it's like, you
Yeah.
know, you can sit there and watch it. But oh man,
Have you seen the trailer for the new Exorcist?
no, but I heard I know actually I have. What am I talking about? I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen that? Oh, that.
Oh, the little girl, the little
girl,
fucking-
and she walks down the church aisle.
I don't remember.
And
if I've
just,
seen
oh my god!
But I know what you
I
mean.
watched
I've seen-
some of the trailer, and I just remember that clear by day. It's a girl in a white gown, bloody shit
All
everywhere,
beaten up
and then
shit,
she's
yeah.
walking down the
Oh
aisle,
my god. It's
And then
it's
she's,
the
like,
religious.
dragging
It's the religious shit. It's like it gets me, man. That gets
and
me.
then and the
Like,
mum's
yeah.
like, and then the mum of the child is like, what the fuck? And then yeah,
Oh my god.
that
yeah.
was fucking scary.
That's fucking mate. There's like I always struggled to know the difference between thriller and horror. You know, thriller I noticed it was like scary, but it just got on your nerves. Like it
made you
jittery
tense.
and like yeah, you know, suspense. You know, but
Yeah.
the horror was more direct, more violent, more.
Yeah, horror is just like jump scare.
It's like, oh shit! Like you know,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
I didn't. You know, it's like oh man,
What was that
that's
thriller I
really,
watched? Oh, God. I don't know.
There's so
But yeah,
many good
there's
ones.
thrillers
you know,
and horrors.
but,
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
A lot of some of them are the same. Like really,
Oh yeah.
like they just feel like thrillers. Some of the horrors are just stupid.
Yeah,
the
like,
fun
yeah, it's the
sometimes.
typical white people in the films. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like,
Walking
what
in
are
a fucking abandoned
yeah, I know. It's like,
place.
get out of there, man. He's like, oh, shit. Like, you know, it's decisions. I know, it gets it. It's like, oh my God. Like, that's why that religious one, oh, The Nun. You know The Nun, surely.
Oh, I've seen
that
seen
shit, that
clips
was
from that.
scary. That was freaky.
Yeah.
You know, it was good. I enjoyed
Remember that
that.
scene where it's like, what is that?
That's like,
And then none of the end of the hallway.
oh, yeah. Oh, and they did it perfectly. Oh, I'm getting chills just thinking about that because that was so scary. Because you think it's.
I
Gonna
watched
be like
the
a
movie.
shadow.
I just watched this clip.
Did you?
I haven't watched it. I just only watched the
remember,
clips.
and it was Ed and Lorraine Warren. They were like the detectives and shit.
Yeah.
They were the, you know, they went around.
So I think what was the clip? Like the nun's at the end of the hallway and the girl's like going to mum.
She's
What
like,
is
Mum, what is that? Like
Yeah.
Because the daughter had the powers
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
and you just see it turn like that, and it's got the big ugly nose and shit. It's like, oh my God, like get the fuck out. Oh.
I heard they make like
couldn't-
religious
I
shit like scary. It's like
Yeah, I know it's deep. It's deep.
demons and that. Oh God.
Oh man. But yeah, no.
What are you talking about?
From places where we like to go to horror films, shit. No, that's another thing I wanted to talk about was our own mind, like our delusions, right? Now here's the thing. I know it's a rapid topic change, but there's one thing I just keep you on, you know. No, I was just one thing like because I remember my whole life. I'd always been told, and it's not like a demon of mine. It's not like it's like upset me or necessarily. It's fine, but my whole life I've always been told rather that I'm built more for like finesse, things like that. Like I'm not like for like footy, like you know what I mean, like rough and tough. Like I couldn't. That's why I never played footy, you know. Until I
Finesse is in
like golf, like you know what I mean, like
Okay.
non-contact, like
Okay.
like you know
like
what I mean.
tactical.
Yeah, not even
Nah,
like just
I
a
don't know.
non-contact. You know what I mean?
Right,
That's
okay.
right, you know what I mean.
Non-contact.
I wasn't. You could say I wasn't built that way, but I think a better way for me to say it is I wasn't raised that way. Because once I tried footy, I remember it only took one time. I was at the Oval. I wish I knew the name of the park. It had the worst fucking toilets.
Where was it?
It's just a park, and we'd go there in sport time from primary school.
Coral Sea?
No, it's out west.
Oh, you're primary school, sorry.
Primary school, yeah. Reevesby, and I remember I had the worst toys. Found ecstasy and piss all over the floor, and there was coke there with some powder, white powder. I'll never forget. It was like dropping off the. I don't know what you call it. It's not the toilet seat, but like you know where the button is to press. You know that little slab there was like on there. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I took one peek and out like that. And I remember that same day I said, you know what? I'm gonna try footy. Like I'm gonna try because I know there were always like a group of boys there in the team. And I remember, and I was like, oh, I was rather play footy. I'm like, yeah, sure. You know, you split up in teams. And they actually, like, because the teachers never let us, but sometimes they did because they understood the boys, they played footy. So they said, okay, you can tackle.
Tackle footy, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and I saw him tackling, and it's like, yeah, like you get hit a couple times hard, you're like, oh shit, but once you just do it, you just send it in there. It's like, fuck, it really isn't that bad. Because in my mind, because my family, the way they told me about it was like, you're going to get killed.
Yeah.
Like you get cut in half, and I believed it because like it looked right. I saw it on the TV, big hits, big.
But it's weird because like, it's strange because when I played footy and soccer, I'd get on the footy pitch and I'd be tackling, and I'd get on the soccer pitch, and when it's young, obviously, it's really light. But then when I was just thinking about it the other day, is that like, I've seen a couple like tackles where like, you lose your footing and you accidentally might like properly footy tackle someone in soccer. Like they might put their arm in front of you.
Yeah.
And then like the contact and the feeling, it makes you hurt in soccer, or like they go, but then in footy, it's like, you get tackled, and it's like nothing, it's not deep, but that's the aim of the game. I don't know how to interpret this, but it's like,
you know, it's
the intent.
It's like the fighting when you fight, like if you box or you wrestle or something, you get hurt.
When you see
it's
fighting,
like,
it's way different to when you see like a street fight, when there's like a bare knuckle fight, and you see like a mad knockout, and it's like oh
shit.
But when you see it on UFC, you see Conor McGregor just pounding someone on the ground.
It's like, mate,
it's a bit different.
You know, it's like, oh yeah, you cheer him on, but you see that, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you just like,
you know,
that's
why I never understood people making jokes about, you cheer him on. It's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I don't want no part in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter, like, in the ring, like, I mean, outside, I'm not confronting or anything, like, you know what I mean? Oh, no. You know what I mean? And that's another thing, because that's what I was always told I was never built for it. I suppose I believed it. You know, maybe I could have done it. Maybe I could have said, fuck it, I'm going to do footy. You know, not that they would have let me, but maybe I really had it in. Maybe I could have, you know, because, you know, at the time, I remember being as big as those boys were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were more accustomed to it.
Size.
You know what I mean? It's the same, you know, You know, so once I tried it, I was like, fuck, like, and not like they're getting hit hard. Like, they're getting tackled, you're getting smashed occasionally, you know, at least for your size, you know. And it wasn't like, you know, like, sneezing. Okay, yeah. And, you know, and it's like, oh shit, it really isn't that fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, holy shit. Like, I went in there real nervous. Like, I was like, fuck, but I kept forcing myself to say, no, Pa, you get in there, you fucking just fucking tackle the motherfucker. And I did, and like, I sort of fell back. I was like, shit, you know. It's good, but you know, I enjoyed it. I was like, shit, and I learned something that day. It's like, I can't believe everything I'm told. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
That's what I was about to talk about.
Yeah.
It's about what you've been told, and what you've been brought up in, and like all the nursery rhymes and all the stuff that you've been told, and all the things you have to do.
Yeah.
And it's so different to each culture and each culture. There was a monk, I'm pretty sure, and he had a kid, and his goal was he took him around the world, took him all around the places, but he said, like, to people, mind my kid, but don't tell her any nursery rhymes, don't tell her anything that you've been grown up with. And
so no nothing, like philosophies.
Like nothing that's like been brought down by the culture and like the you know what I mean? Yeah,
I get what you mean. Like no influence, no influence. Like, oh shit, sorry.
And and then the girl became like, she can recite, what's it called? She knows 10 languages.
Bilingual.
Yeah.
Bilingual. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
She knows. Sure. She can. What's it called? Fluently. Fluently knows 10 languages.
Okay. Wow.
And she's like so smart, and she's because she didn't have this culture, and she didn't have this influence by
like by the people who took
by like kid stereotypes and all these stereotypes, and it changed the way she actually lived. So that's leading on to what you said about your parents not letting you play footy because that's what they believe and that's what they think. But it's about the influence of their families and them, and
it goes back.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Yeah, I think as I guess as you get older, you realize it's like, you know, even your family are wrong sometimes. You know, like I really like that's what I've realized, especially lately now. Like you're growing up more. It's like, man, like sometimes they just really don't know what they're talking about. You know, and that's just the truth. You know, that sometimes I'm sure they know better somewhat, but in some instances they don't. You know, and it's crazy to think of, and it sounds arrogant, but I mean, it's like surely that's true to an extent. That they don't know everything. You know what I mean? Because I always used to listen to mum and dad, like shit, like especially when it came to foot. Don't be wrong, it's not like I wanted to get hurt. And they were like, no, you can't do it. No, like it was, but it's just rather curiosity. It's like you know when you're playing around with fire. I used to play around in the fireplace. I used to burn myself on the hot metal all the time because I'd feel like I'd be like it's like you tap a hot pan. It's like you tap it and you hold a little bit there until you feel that pain. It's like like they're just curious little things, you know, and. You know, who knows? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm not built for those kind of more finesse things. I don't know. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm made for.
Planes. Did you know that there's so many times in my recordings, in my football recordings and that there's planes going by I didn't even notice.
You don't even notice.
I don't even notice when I'm actually there. But when you listen to it, it's so fucking loud.
Oh,
Because you've been tuned to it.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny. I didn't realize that. I bet you we've had at least 2 planes go over us.
Really?
I really reckon that.
I mean, shit, Botany Airport's like right there.
I'm genuinely serious.
Well,
You don't actually realise.
A mascot, yeah.
It's weird. You don't actually realise the planes go by every single day. So many go by every single day because you just block it out.
Yeah, wow. That's true. You just don't
weird.
even know. That's kind of weird. I swear, I saw I swear there was like, you know, Castaway with Tom Hanks.
I've heard. Yeah, I think I've seen clips of that.
You know, like Wilson. Remember
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking,
When
you
you
know,
made
he
the
goes
fucking
crazy. And
yeah,
you
the
put
coconuts and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
No, I remember. I think there was like a flaw in the movie that they tried to edit out, but they brought it down. They spot it was a plane. You know.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's like what the fuck's a plane? It's like the planes were around there. He worked for FedEx, but apparently it's supposed to be like some remote island or something. I don't know.
It's fucking plane.
Was it Castaway? I can't remember. It was
Well,
it probably wasn't, but like it was just one of those films that are based. You know, it's like, what the fuck is a plane doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I always wonder, like, how do those directors control that external environment? Like, when they film.
That's why they get green
amongst
screens
people,
and
like,
shit.
Yeah.
And all those
that's
giant
crazy.
green rooms where they can edit the whole thing.
That's crazy.
CGI, it's kind of crazy.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. No. Because that's the thing. The work of the director is so, like, I couldn't imagine, like, especially when you need a whole crowd of people.
To know what you want.
Exactly. It's like, I bet you sometimes they don't even know. Especially like in some of those films you're filming and it's amongst like a festival. You tell me everyone there knows how.
It's all linked together in the same brain.
Yeah, like you can't, like surely not. You know what I mean? I mean, they're just extras in the background, but it's like, how does that work? You know, I always wondered that. But, nah, man, for sure. But yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of noise, actually.
There's a lot of noise.
I didn't even think it when you're quiet.
Yeah.
Like dogs barking.
Well,
planes.
you might speak a bit louder when you've got cars going by.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Shit. There we go.
Alright.
Yeah. No, easy. For sure.
Fuck, we don't have any topics. we can edit this out when we think of something.
That's fine, yeah. No, I mean, look, what I was gonna say. Oh, sorry, there was something else I wanted to say. Yeah, no, is that like, it's like my dad always told me. That's what my dad always told me. You can be anyone you know, whoever you want to be. You can be anything you want to be. You know, and that's the truth because this is Australia. You know what I mean? This is a beautiful place. Thanks, man.
No worries.
And I'll tell you a trick from like Hunter Valley. I learned. Mum showed me. You got to pour it, and right at the end to stop the spilling, you twist it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stops, and it links all the water around the cat. Apparently. Yeah. Yeah, no,
That's funny, I just remembered that. Like, the amount of fucking background noise with Joey Diaz podcast, he's fucking smoking he's drinking
he's hitting the bong and shit.
He's in the bong. It's fucking hilarious. You just hear so many background noises.
Oh, man, like, you gotta watch him on the Church of What's Happening Now.
Yeah.
It's his podcast, and he's
I heard
Lee Sire.
they mentioned that, the bloke going in another dimension. You showed me that, didn't you?
Lee Sire, and he's like a little, you know, chipmunk. He's like a little, you know, he's just there and he gets high, he's like, hey, like that, and he's looking around and he's just like pointing around. So,
God.
It's like, you know, but it's just funny, like, oh man. But yeah, no, what was I saying? Lee Sire, Jesus Christ. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. Yeah, he always told me you can be anything you want to be. You know, and I truly believe because it's a great country, great place. You know, but it's like that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, he's gonna like what I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? Because I used to think, you know, I just realized this all now. Like really, it was like I used to think he meant in profession, like profession, but just as a human being, who are you? You know what I mean? Like who you are, like just who and I guess what you are. It's like it one and the same almost if you think about it. You know, when you're talking about your attributes, your personality. You know, and like and it's like there it is again. And it's like, man, you know, because it's like I might be who I want to be, whatever. But it's like if they don't like it, it's like shit. You know, but they told me you can be anyone you want to be. You know, but I guess sometimes it just conflicts. Yeah, I know. That's I just that one. Just a bit of water. Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah. With that, do your parents, like, are they really strong on what you are going to be? Do they?
No. I know what you mean.
So you
Like
were just saying then,
really
you're not sure what they would
influence on
like
the future.
They'd be open to anything.
Because they see like I'm into the working out, all that stuff, and listen, I don't regret that, and I'll fight them on that 100%. Like, you know, it's not that they want me to stop. They know it's healthy, they know it's good for you, and blow off steam, all that stuff, you know. But it's if I took it to the next level, or if I wanted to fight, like wanted to start fighting and boxing and all that, they wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like it one bit, you know. But it's like,
but they'd still let
know,
you do it.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't, because I've asked, you know. But that's another one of those things that
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Then I'm gonna fucking.
Like, I could. I mean, if I want to lose my phone, sure, you know. But you know.
Yeah, baby, no. I am a fucking
It's like,
white kid.
Yeah, no. Look, listen. If I loved it that much, if I loved it that much, sure, take the fucking phone. Fuck it, you know, take it. You know what I mean? Like, just get it out of here, you know, really. But you know, I don't love it that much. You know what I mean? But it's just one of those things I like to. I'd like to try and do. I mean, listen, I'm passionate about the training, you know. But in terms of like the boxing, yeah, that's another thing. I used to think I'd get killed. Like, no way. Like, you know, I might be able to do it, all right. But then once I tried it, it's like, shit. You know, I'm not as bad as I thought, and it gives you that confidence, you know. And that doesn't just apply to physical things. Like, it can apply to doing a test at school. You think you do shit, but all of a sudden you see the questions, you're like, it's not too bad. You know what I mean?
Enough.
It's like, you know, it's all delusion. You know, it's not reality. You know, we can get caught up in that for years. You know, and it affects our mentality. And you know, we just need that one thing to just open our eyes again and realize it's not reality. You know what I mean? I think our brain can cast such a negative image so quickly, you know, and that we get caught up in it. Like, it's, oh man, and you assume this, you assume that, but really it's nothing. It's delusion, it's fear.
Yeah.
It's not one bit of that exists. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, I struggle with that all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
hard,
delusion. Yeah.
You know? Yeah. No,
That comes in a lot of things.
Delusion.
I'm not like, I get like, there's times where I don't know how to explain it, but I get in these phases, not phases, I still do believe. I don't get like the topics of like, say, conspiracy theories and like say how the world is, like the planets, the solar system, all that shit, and you don't know, and they say, oh, but they say obviously that there's space because there's the moon, but when you really think, how do I know that that's just not the government making another thing up?
It's true.
You never know.
You never truly
anything
know.
is really real.
That's true.
And it gets real deep because you really don't know what anything is fucking real. We're in a simulation. You're not real.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a robot right now. I'm the only real person in the world.
That you know, yeah, exactly. Because you've bled before. You've like, you know, like I haven't seen you bleed, but I'm sure you.
And that's
bleed,
what I can't. I think I might have said this before.
You just know that.
I can't fathom being in another person's eyes,
in another mind,
being in your eyes, seeing my face.
It's the same. I couldn't.
That's so. I just.
It's like, it's trippy, and I get where you're coming from. Like,
and I've never seen my face in person. It's like, oh my god.
You know, a day in the life of someone else, but really, like, not just through a phone, through them. It's like, what? You know, it's like, wow. You know, you don't know what you're gonna see. I don't know what you get up to. You know, you don't know what I get up to. It's like, we don't know so much of it. There's a Japanese saying, I think it's Japanese, and it's basically, you got three faces. You know? It's like, fuck, I better be right on this one. But yeah, I think it's a Japanese saying.
Three faces.
And yes, it is. And
sure.
Again,
yeah.
Okay. What's it? You got three. You got the face that you show to your friends, face that you show to your family. That's supposedly you're more confident, and the face you don't show to anyone. That's when you're up in your room and contemplating.
I've heard of that. I haven't heard about the Japanese thing, but I know that thing.
Apparently, yeah. It's like, you know,
that's what that's what an FBI or CIA investigator did. He said when you're doing private investigations, like stalking someone basically.
Oh god.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like stakeouts and
Yeah,
shit.
like no, like proper, like being like a personal
Oh.
follower of people, like proper
Wow.
following
Just
them.
stalking
And it's
them
like we're talking about
studying,
it's
yeah.
if you get into their what you show the friends phase,
Yeah.
and if you get into their family slash best friend, and then if you can get this is what they're talking about, if the FBI agent can get into your only what you
That
show
like just
someone,
you and you know no one else is around.
you
It's just
are trusted for
pure.
the rest of your life. So if you can
Wow.
build that trust with someone, you're done for.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so you're talking about the three faces of
Two
like
phases, yeah.
yeah, wow.
Because and that's
it's very
that.
true.
I think that's the most important one to not only acknowledge but to just rather monitor is like, what are you like alone, completely alone? Like, are you negative? Do you talk bad to yourself? Or if you talk to yourself and you're thinking of things, is it negative? Is it positive? And that's the power of self-talk. You know what I mean? Like, really, you don't believe it, but once you just start saying things, it's like, you ever think of something so bad and you're just on your own and you think of something so bad just randomly, like, it doesn't mean like murder or something, like rather like if you I don't know, just something that was just so bad that you would perceive to be so, oh my god, and you're just on your own, but you can't say it because you know it's so bad. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Do you know what you mean? Like, you might be alone and you might think of a scenario in your life that is just so bad that you can't even say
Like
it.
in the future? Or
Yeah,
like
something that could happen, something that may have happened, anything, in your mind that you can conjure that is just so bad and you struggle to say it, you know what I mean? Like, some people,
maybe
like,
not
they
so
struggle
bad, but I do
swearing.
have those thoughts
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
scenarios that could happen.
Yeah.
Everyone has these feelings of like people that would say something about you and all that. Obviously, all that.
Yes,
shit.
yes, yeah. Like things like like insecurities,
Yeah.
any things like that, that you perceive to be so bad. It's like, oh my god, and you just struggle to say it. You know what I mean? It's only you in the room. God's the only one listening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's only you in the room. Why can't you say it? It's just that's why it's like self-talk is like, that instantly proves how important it is to us. That it means something when we're just alone. We don't say a lot of things because we perceive it to be bad. It's like, well, say something good then if it matters that much. You know what I mean? Don't worry about saying bad things. Say something good. You know what I mean? Because it goes a long way. And that's one of those things I'll always have to remind myself of my whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like, positive self-talk is like,
Your old life. What do you mean by that?
it's just the thing. It's like I'm more, I guess you could say, more introverted, but rather more.
You're introverted.
You know what? Maybe not.
I don't think you are.
Maybe not. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't
maybe
think
not,
you
because I've always hey, that's one thing I've always been told that as well. And
Oh,
you know what?
okay.
And but maybe only maybe.
What do you think personally?
I think
You're on the
no.
edge, maybe?
I think I'm not.
You really think
I
you're
think I'm
introverted?
not, because no. I think I'm extrovert.
Okay, so you think okay.
But I think it comes in different ways. Like this is interesting shit. I like talking about this because it's like, it's true. Like 'cause I've always been told that, I have like more of my mother's genes that are more introverted. They're more shy. It's like, sure, we're a little shy here and there, but I mean, just more in terms of like, see, you go out to parties and that. You know what I mean? It's like I know two friends that, are fine with going out to parties and all that, but they get really nervous because it's like, it's new people and they're just like,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, sometimes I don't understand that. Not that it's anything bad. Like, I understand that you're nervous to meet new people. It's like when people come over your house, you're like, oh, you gotta be a certain way. It's like, yeah, I get it, but it's like, wow, and I look and I compare that to me, and it's like, I'm not that way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to go out, and it's like, fuck, maybe I'm extroverted, maybe I am. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that I don't think I could find out till later.
I feel like you can't be introverted if you're a school captain.
Hey, I talked to Mr. Wolford before I got it, because he interviewed each and every one and asked, he goes, what would if you got it?
Shouldn't say Mr. Wolford.
We'll cut
I'll
that
cut
out.
that out.
Cut that out.
Principal.
Yeah, a principal, and
Just in case.
yeah, no, of course. And he asked, he goes, if you were to go school captain, what would you? I said, I was like, it's big shoes to fill, all that. But I said, I'm introverted, sir. I truly believe I'm introverted. And he was like, what if I told you I'm an introvert as well? I go,
I think
really?
that's
I
what it
said, I
is.
said, I said, I wouldn't
It's
believe you,
cold.
sir. You know, I was like, wow. I was like, and I guess, you know, and it's just about pushing yourself. You know what I mean? I think, you know, what's the difference between being introverted and extroverted? Like, is it the difference between saying hello to someone or being too shy? Is it the difference of, you know, going out or staying home? It's like, how do you measure it? How do you compare those two? You know, I think it's very situational. It's like some people will take it head on and just push themselves, but some days they won't. You know what I mean? So it's like, can you really define people as introverted and extroverted? You know, maybe someone's more introverted, more extroverted, but like completely, you can't.
Yeah.
I don't think any human is 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's
Wouldn't
just a little
talk to
bit
like
more
anyone,
than, you know.
or wouldn't ever be with themselves
Exactly.
in the room. Yeah.
That's
It can never be 100%.
You can never, no. You know,
But
so,
there is
yeah.
people that are just fully can never be inside on a Friday night. They have to be
Yeah,
out.
they got to be
Yeah.
out. They got to take a walk. They got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. You know, and I
And there's
like.
people that never want to go out to bloody clubs on a Friday night.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it, man. And like, listen, that's it's fine. You know, it's just. But as I look at myself, I realize like, a lot of the things people just said I was. Again, it's not like, oh, they told me I could do this and that's like a demon, or it's like they, you know, like it upset me. No, like I was fine. Like it was like that's, you know, they're trying to guide me. That's why I took it as a positive. I still take it as a positive thing, you know, because it's opened my eyes now. But I realize I'm not. You know, one of the worst advice I've probably ever received. Worst advice I ever received was don't change. You know what I mean?
Wow, yeah, that
Don't
is
change.
bad.
That's the worst. I think in my opinion it's the worst advice, because we always change. They say people don't change, sure, but I mean, our perception does. Our
Don't change.
the way we perceive things.
Well,
Yeah,
a lot of people say that as well.
you know.
A lot of people
What
say
do you
don't
mean?
change.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
It's a common saying.
it's a
don't
common
change.
saying, you know, because you meet a
don't
nice
change.
guy, don't change, man.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, and that and it fucked with me. It really did. Like
Yeah.
it stuck with me, and it like it. I don't want to say it halted me, or I mean, it could have. I don't know. I don't. I really don't know. But one of those things when I get upset, or you know, my family were like, oh, you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. I don't know. And it's like, and they say I might have changed, or all that. I always went back to that saying, like thinking, man, people always said don't change. So I'd give myself shit, like thinking, man, I've done something bad here. But really, it's all for, everything happens for a reason. You know, and all those bad things, embarrassing moments, bad choices, you go with the wrong crowd. It's all for a reason, man. You know, you're discovering yourself. That's life is change. Change is
Yeah.
everything. You know what I mean? And that's what it was, you know. And I had a mate, you know, Jack Herford. Yeah. I remember taking a massive walk from him, with him from like Bondi to Clovelly or something. And we were talking about like that. I just had a deep talk. It was at like 7 or 8 at night. I don't know what the hell we were doing, but you know, and you know, and well, it wasn't that big a walk, but like, you know, we were talking about like change. You go, it's everything. It's true. You know what I mean? People say
Had a
don't
deep
change.
talk with Jack Herford.
Deep talk, man. He's a good dude. He's a great guy.
Good dude.
Great fella. No, man, and he's like, yeah, you know, you can't.
I'll take you on to primary school with you.
No, I didn't know. You
I
got
went to primary school.
Oh, good, man. That's good. That's one thing. I'm jealous. Like, I don't know anyone here. You know, I came from out west.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
do know.
I think my closest mate, or the closest person I went to my primary school that I knew and had a friendship with is in like St. Mary's Cathedral, the school
okay.
there. You know, so yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I have my friend group is only 2 people really. Me, and
Oh,
sort
all
of.
right. Yeah,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, no, no one from my school am I like. I'm still mates with all of them, or maybe not all of them.
But yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
people drift apart.
Some of them in Pannier, obviously.
Course, yeah.
But like some in Marston, the people that maybe like the people that dropped out.
Mm-hmm.
But all the people that are still here, I'm not mates with. Not mates, but I'm not a great like best mates with them. Not best mates with them. I'm still mates with all of them, but I'm still not best mates with any of them anymore.
Of course. That's it. You know,
That's change.
things change, man. That's what I mean. You can't fight change. You can't. You fight change and you get lost. I think that's what happens when you fight change. That's how you get lost.
Yeah.
You know, in my opinion, you know, and it's hard to embrace it. Sometimes you have to fight change in order to realize, You know, and it's one of those things you grow as a person, you know, and I feel we're growing now, just at this age, you know, realizing, you know, what,
This is the
what we're built
peak growth,
for.
I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's where these talks
Maybe
come
not
from.
hormonally, but just like...
I mean, it's what it is,
Like
though.
mind.
Like, just mind, like how we grow, you know. I don't know.
Especially, I definitely am the most
You feel it?
grown, yeah.
Wow.
Like, even these
That
deep
is-
talks, I'm not having these a year ago.
Nah, me neither.
No
Actually,
way.
shit. Wow. I never thought of it that way.
Year ago
I'm not
today,
having any
we
of
are
these
not
kind of
having these
talks.
talks, no chance. We're talking about fucking FIFA and games and shit. Yeah, no, it's...
Damn, man. That's true. That's true. You just
And we're
don't-
nowhere near wise as we think we are.
No,
Yeah,
like
we are
wisdom,
not
like,
fucking... We have no
We don't know,
stories,
man.
we have no life stories.
teenage
We have,
dirtbags. That's what we are, man.
yeah, we're
It's like-
teenage dirtbag.
You know that song? You
Yeah.
sung it. Oh, you know the song.
Yeah, just the teenage
Teenage
dirtbag.
dirtbag, baby. Yeah. Oh, what was it? You
the
sung
shit's
it,
so
man. That's the shit song. No, that's it. No, Dad always used to tease me. He goes, "Yeah, you know what you've been? You've been a teenage dirtbag." You know, I said, "All right, get the fuck out of here." You know what I mean? Like, it's, all right, whatever. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong.
You're being a
but, you know,
teenager. Fuck.
Oh shit. Oh, but yeah, no, growth. Yeah, it's all now pretty much. But at least, you know, mentally and all that, it's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Because I don't remember the last time I had thoughts like outside of this year before. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, massive change. But yeah.
Alright, this is a new segment called Go or No, where we say random things or scenarios and then we just say go or no. Pretty
Go or no.
self-explanatory. So we got the first one,
Alright.
so we'll say it and then we'll discuss it and then we'll say
Okay,
go
yeah,
or
move
no.
on. Yeah.
So the first one we got
Nice.
is using emojis in emails.
Fuck.
So when you write an email to your teacher.
I've done it before, and it's just so small. I have to say no. It's not big enough, man. I got to put glasses on this.
What was the emoji you used?
Like a thumbs up. I couldn't say it. Like you could think you're flipping him off. Like it's so small. Like how can you interpret it?
That's a no?
Yeah. No.
I'm going to go with no.
Yep.
Alright, we got people who wear socks with sandals or slides or thongs or...
Okay. No thongs, but the slides and socks and like the boots, like Ugg boots and that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a yes.
Yeah.
Oh, go,
would you
go.
class?
Go.
Go, yeah.
Yeah.
I wear, look, so you'd rock, okay, you walking down to Woolworths, local Woolworths.
Yep.
You're wearing a t-shirt, you're wearing shorts, you're wearing socks that come up to here with
Okay.
slides.
I'm rocking it.
You're rocking it.
I'm rocking
I rock
That's a
it.
go.
I wear boots too. I wear socks and football. No,
Oh.
football. No,
So
sorry.
like your shoes up there, like your football shoes.
Socks and slides to football, and then I put my football boots
Oh,
on.
then you put-
but I
okay.
rock
Yeah,
the.
yeah,
If you
of
wear
course.
like, I got black slides, and you wear black socks with them.
Yeah.
It's a fit.
That's
a fit.
Shit. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. So that's a go. Two
That's a go.
goes.
That's a two goes.
We got two no's and
Yep.
two goes. All right.
Yep.
Singing in the shower. Music in the shower.
Music in the shower, go. Big time go.
Do you listen to music in the shower?
I do. You
Every
know, and
single
sometimes
shower?
it's sometimes a vibe, and you're just standing there,
How
you're just
big-
moving your head. It's like
Yeah.
oh, absolutely. As far as singing,
just
like,
put it
I
on
mean,
in
we'll
the-
sing
next to your-
occasionally, but
Next to your shower. Do you put the
like I get the little shit
speaker?
JBL.
Yeah.
You know you know JBL, and you know you put it on. I put the phone under there, and I'll play like Big Papa. You know what I mean? Like you know Biggie.
Go,
like,
go, go, Big Pop.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what I add to my best playlist of
Is
all
it?
time.
Oh man, it's a banger.
Yeah, no, I'd say go, but I never do it. I only do it when my parents are home.
Oh, okay.
Or my
okay,
brother.
So it's not too much of a like.
Because
like a
my
nuisance or-
house is very small.
Yeah. Okay.
like-
oh, fair enough.
Maybe, I don't know if it's embarrassing. It's just like,
No, man.
it's just
I mean,
like a thing where it's like, you don't really want to do it.
yeah. No, that's true. Sometimes
know,
you don't
it's
want to
just-
put on like if it's like a chick song. You know, I don't mean like a
Oh,
Taylor
I
Swift
never put
rather,
chicks
but,
songs anyway, though.
Oh man, like I didn't know people thought Stereo Love was a chick song.
What's that one?
You know, like how do that's like you know,
Is it?
you know. Apparently, people think it's a chick song.
Wow.
Like, a chick song, that's a banger. It's like surely not. You know, but I always like I always loved Janet Jackson. Like, she
Oh, that's
was a
Janet the
banger.
chicken.
I was like, what? Yeah. I named my chicken after her. Our hen. Yeah. Rambo, yeah.
All right, 2 goes. That was.
Okay, 2 goes.
We got people who bring snacks, their own snacks, into the movie theater.
People bring their own snacks. That's a go. That's a go.
To go?
Because it's like, it's a mutual understanding. Like, if, you know, like, it's like, if you're paying for the movie, like, would you like snacks with that? So, no, I already got the hookup. They're like, because they know they're going to charge twice.
Do they let you bring shit into the movie?
I mean, I don't do it.
I don't think they let you bring, like, proper food.
They probably don't, to be honest, but fuck it.
Because I remember, I think you can bring in, like, I don't know, hey.
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying for the Hoyt's $20 fucking popcorn. That's too much money. I'm poor. So I'd go and get to Woolworths.
No, I get you.
Big W, and I go get some lollies and shit.
For like 2 for $4 or whatever the hell.
There was one time we went and got KFC.
No. We got fast food into the movie. That's like a new level. What?
And then we snuck in.
I haven't thought of that.
And then we ate it. And then I heard so many people just, what's that smell? What's that smell? What's that smell?
Yeah,
We were just
fried chicken.
munched on a Zinger burger.
Yeah,
funny.
man. Oh,
So yeah,
my
2
God.
goes. 2 goes for
Yeah,
that.
2 goes, yeah.
Using the self-checkout lane with a full cart of groceries.
That depends. It's like sometimes you see people that they got like a convoy. Like they got like the wife's got one trolley, the father's got, because they're just like, oh my gosh, but,
Feeding a family of 10. Yeah,
exactly. But no, I mean,
convenience.
You know what? Nah. It just feels weird. Like, because so many people are waiting there with like their bags and like
They got
the
a drink and a fucking packet of chips, and you've got a full.
You're taking up like 3 spaces with the
Yeah.
fucking. It's like nah. I'd
Right, 2
probably
no's.
just go. Yeah.
This is a good one.
Okay.
People who talk loudly with Bluetooth headphones in public. So they're walking down with the.
Yeah.
You do it.
No, I'm conscious of it.
Okay.
So sometimes I'll like say something. I'll look around just in case people are looking at me. Like if I say yeah, I'll see you soon, whatever. Because like I've got on a phone call, I'll look around and say, oh shit, am I say too loud? Like, because like I don't trust the way I, level my. It's like, hey, what's that? Like, and yelling. It's like, nah.
I can't stand those people that, when you're walking down the street and they're full just having a mad, how was your day? Yeah, no, it was pretty good. Walking down like a giant road with 100 people on the road and they're just chatting and you're like, did you say something?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. And
Man.
On the speaker. I'm like, mate.
I'd say, because I do it, so I suppose I'm kind of forced to say go. But I do understand what you mean. Yeah. In terms of like, you got to be conscious, like, yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I do is, if I ever do that, even though it's stupid, I have my 2 earphones and I hold my phone here.
Yes, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Even though the headphones still pick it up if my phone's in my pocket, I just hold it there to pretend that I'm on my phone. That's a good one. So you're gonna go with.
I'll say we go, only because I do speak to people through the headphones.
What I've wrote down is loudly, so I think I'm gonna loudly and Bluetooth in public.
I'll do it loudly in public?
In public.
No, yeah. It wasn't public, so I have to say go. I'll also be a bit hypocrite. Yeah, I have to be
Alright,
go.
I want to say no for that.
Yeah.
Go on a no.
Yeah.
Cat videos.
What?
Cat videos.
Cat videos?
Cat videos. Cat.
We're thinking like kittens, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cat videos on the internet.
I don't know. You're going to have to give me some more.
Just
Cat
literally.
videos?
Go or no cat videos. Just cats failing and.
Failing
And
like cute little
funny
cat
moments
videos
and all just cat videos. Like classic Facebook cat videos.
I remember that being like a phase.
Yeah.
It's always a phase.
Yeah.
I've never
Like especially
indulged
pet
in
videos
that.
and shit.
Yeah. That's
Cats
fun.
are
Yeah.
fucking boring, that.
Yeah, true. I have to say no. I'd have to say no. I don't know.
I'll
what
go
to
no
say.
as well.
No. Yeah.
All right. Wearing mismatched
Mismatched. Yeah.
socks intentionally. So they're walking down.
So like you got a red one here, a purple one here.
Yeah, or you've got a fucking an avocado one and a white one.
Like something with bacon on it or something. Yeah.
Intentionally. That's what my brother does.
Really?
He rocks when he went to school.
Damn.
He rocked the black socks and obviously the pants.
Did he go to Marshall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wore avocado and like watermelon
like
socks.
a fashion statement. Oh shit.
I don't like it. I think it's fucking stupid.
That's no. I think I'd have to go with a no. Yeah.
No, I'll go with no as well. Using an umbrella when it's really sunny.
No. That's a simple no. I think.
Maybe
No,
not you, but
look.
what about people? doing
People.
it?
No, if I saw people do it, sure, okay, you know. But if I do it, I feel weird. Like you get the beach. You get the beach already, you stick it into the sand, you know.
That's alright.
Or you get like I've always had one of these. You get like a base, and you put the umbrella in, and you wind it, and it spreads. You know it, like a big, like you turn it, and you know it spreads out, and it's massive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can cover like 10 people. You know, those are real good, but like a little click.
Like a proper one.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
That's
I think I saw
probably
my nan picked me up from school once, and she
had one,
It was like a
yeah.
hot day, and she was wearing full long sleeve because she just wanted to get burnt. Full long sleeves, full
Oh my
pants,
God.
and an umbrella.
That's crazy.
I just turned off. So the camera just shut out, but we've got we've got one more.
One more.
So let's get right into it.
Okay.
We got the last one: taking a lot of photos before you eat a meal at a restaurant.
No, that's a no. Yeah, my mum does it. My sister once. Oh, she got pissed at me. I got a steak, some potatoes thingies,
Yeah.
and vegetables with like mushroom sauce on top of the steak. I was like, perfect. I just got into it. I took a massive chunk out of the steak, half that, ate it, and my sister was like, she tapped me. She goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What?" She goes, "I want to take a photo with that." I'm going to send it to my friends. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Get the hell out of here!" I was like, "Get out of here!" Like I brushed it off. I was like, "Get like," I was like, "Get." It's like eat your little fucking spaghetti bolognese, man. I'm getting into this
Wow.
steak. Like, get the hell out of here! What?
Yeah, I don't think
I
I've
mean,
ever
you know,
done that.
I'll never judge anyone that does, but no, I don't do that. That's.
And they post it on their story, and they post the
it's
boomerang. The boomerang out with the girls.
Yeah, fucking A, fucking A.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
no,
probably
that's
won't do
that's
it.
a no. That's a no. I think that's a strong no.
I think we'll end it there.
Yeah, no, we probably can't.
How long is that going for? An hour and 20, I guess?
That was a solid podcast.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. All right, well, thank you,
So,
everybody.
Thank you for
You
watching.
handled the outro.
I'll do the outro now because you did the intro.
That's
Thank you
it.
for watching. Back row. Back for another episode.
Somewhere, I was thinking next week, possibly the weekend again. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I want to come in a little more prepared next time. I want to have some better
Yeah.
topics.
That was good. That was a good freestyle
we
one.
had a good, you know what I mean.
Getting used to it now.
Bridge off, yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
watching.
you for having me.
And goodbye.
Awesome.
That's good.
That's good, man. That's good. I reckon that was a solid. Yeah, well, hour 20. Oh, perfect.